think there's another way to look at all that has gone on in our history. I know that you're going back and forth into scripture, but it also says a day unto the Lord is of 1,000 years. And according to the Jewish calendar, we are only in the middle of the 5th year. God didn't create man until the 6th year, and we're not even in the 6,000th day. So keep in mind too, that we are spirits having a physical incarnation on this planet. Every single thing, if you truly trust God, every single thing that has ever occurred in our history, to every human being, every culture, even to the Earth Mother herself, is something that is leading us to expand ourselves spiritually. This is about wisdom. This is a university. If you think of this as being the only existence as eternal beings, then yes, then we will stay in the injustice rage of a political system. A political system is like the wind. This is not eternity, and this is certainly not. We are spirits. We are souls. On this planet, there are kindergarten spirits, preschool spirits, high school spirits, and there is a spiritual integrity where some people have doctorates in spiritual expansion and engagement. Also bear witness to trying to recognize, perhaps as a people, who have came into a certain incarnation, that perhaps there is a spiritual wisdom that we're here to teach. There are other ways to look at this. I found in my practice as a therapist, as a drama therapist, I found a way to encourage my clients to find gratitude in every experience, where we would sit. I would have women saying, thank you, I'm so grateful that I was raped. Had I not been raped, I wouldn't have known how strong I was. I wouldn't have understood that I had the capacity to love other women through and through. There is also a bearing witness to the beauty that God has given all of us in the trials and fires of our lives. It takes fire to make gold pure. It takes pressure to make a diamond multifaceted. So I am grateful also for the historical experience of my African heritage and my Native American heritage, because I love who I am. I love the expansion of my heart. I love that I have this new compassion, this new strength. I cannot rely on a society to say that's how I became who I am. I did it on my own as a woman of color, raising Jewish children. My ex-husband is a second-generation Holocaust survivor. I can sit and listen to the stories of all of our grandparents, and all of them bled out. Everyone has had a fire season, but there is something about the unification and expansion of the human soul and spirit that says we will persevere, we will rise above, and we're here to teach. We're here to teach those who do not have the spiritual awareness to understand love. Every human being on this planet can sit and talk about their story of pain and suffering, because pain and suffering is part of the human construct. But as a soul and a spirit, we are unified. I don't know one race, one humanity, one party on this planet, including animals and trees, that haven't suffered, that haven't bled out, that haven't died, that haven't been annihilated by anger, hatred, and oppression. This is part of the human condition. But the reason that we can come together on a global network like this one is because love is the unifying thing that will always intertwine our hearts. Always. There will always be the base of Babel saying, forget all of the other languages. At the base of Babel, love is the only language that we will learn to speak as a unified body of humanity. Every human being on the planet has their Juneteenth, their genocide. They all have it, even if it's a genocide of the heart and spirit. Even if you're the colonizer, there is something that is breaking you down on a soul level, knowing that you have ancestors that have done some of these horrific things. We are a body of humanity that has to rise above the rage to recognize that we are in a spiritual school. You are here for a minute, and in this minute, use it for your divine purpose, because that divine purpose is why you are here. Your soul called upon this journey for a reason. To utilize this reason to lift up all of humanity and take us to the soul place that we are called to go to.